Today I want to share a story of a man who went from nothing to achieving an $8 million net worth. I love this story. It's an inspiring story, and this video is to prove that you don't need to be a scientist, an engineer, someone who works in tech, or a Wall Street trader to become financially free and live to become very wealthy. Ronald Reed came from very humble beginnings. According to Reuters News, he was the first one in his family to graduate high school. He also served his country in North Africa, Italy, and Pacific Theatre in World War II. When he came home, he became a gas attendant and then a janitor at JCPenney's. He married a lady who already had 2 kids and continued with his life. So how did a janitor become a millionaire? If you find this video helpful or interesting in any way, please do subscribe and drop a like. Ronald Reed made all his money on the stock market. Now you may be wondering, something sounds off, there must be something else going on here. Janitor, becoming a millionaire, investing in the stock market. But his story is very well documented. He had no contacts in Wall Street and he had no insider information, etc. He did it all on his own. He lived very frugally. He researched and read up on the stocks, and then he amassed a portfolio of common stocks. Some of the stocks he invested in were Procter & Gamble, Dow Chemicals, GE, General Motors, Johnson & Johnson's, all the big household names that everyone else had access to invest in. The key is he stayed invested for the long haul, a strategy that multi-billionaire Warren Buffett himself recommends. Over the years, Ronald Reed quietly amassed an $8 million fortune using smart spending and investing habits. He was invested in 95 different companies. Now that seems complicated. He could have just put his money in an index fund which invested in the top companies of America, but maybe he enjoyed the process of building up his stock portfolio. The reason I'm saying that is I'm not taking anything away from him or saying he's not smart. Obviously he is very smart. He's a smart cookie and his head was screwed on right. The reason I'm saying that, there is no reason why you cannot replicate Ronald Reed's success by investing in an index fund. It is well documented on numerous occasions that billionaire investor Warren Buffett himself has said that if he was to advise the average person to invest, they should invest in an index of companies, top companies in America, for example, instead of trying to speculate and play the market. So who are we to argue? What makes this story even more interesting for me is that this is fairly recent. Ronald Reed himself died in 2014, and that means he went through the recent market crash in 08 and others that came as well. 2000 crash as well, the tech crash that happened. So he saw ups and downs. That story that he maybe rode the market up to the top and there was no blips there just doesn't wash. It also proves that you really don't need to be on a high salary to accumulate wealth over your lifetime. It's not how much you earn, but how much you invest, what you do with your money. It also proves that you don't need to be a stock market whiz. There's so much information out here on the internet now that you can do a lot of analysis. Things are a lot more transparent than they were, and a little bit of time spent, a little bit of research, you could be well on your way to building up your own stock portfolio. You can start small with something like a Robinhood app. Invest $5 a day or $20 a week. It's up to you. But the main thing is start with where you are, but start. Take some action. Maybe even buy 1 less Starbucks a week to get you started. Anyway, I digress. The key is to do some research. Look at companies listed on the stock market. Start looking at which companies are likely to do well. Look at their financials, maybe even some consumer brands that you like, maybe invest in them. The key is to make a decision, take some action, do some research, and hold for the long term. Remember, as always, there will be turbulence in the market. There will be ups and downs, just as there were for good old Mr. Ronald, but make sure you hold. Don't crystallize your losses and don't overtrade and give unnecessary profits away to your advisors. Be patient, invest for the long term, just like billionaire Warren Buffett does. Remember, it's time in the market, not timing the market. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. There'll be more videos coming about investment, business and finance. I'll see you in the comment section below.